Right, I feel like we're sort of in a cage here, not in a hotel room. This man has got his room looking like that, and he's known to California fans.
What's the matter with you?
Excuse me. He's known to California fans as the great Pampero, and back east here, Pampero Firpo.
You can adapt yourself to my world? Or you have to talk about your civilized manners and war?
Well, sure, it's civilization. You're in civilization.
Is anything wrong with this place where I'm staying right now?
Well, yeah, it looks like, I guess you could say a pig pen? Something like that, like a cage.
As you can see, I'm just ignoring what you try to say. Listen, you are here just to aggravate me?
No, I want to find out what your purpose is. What is the purpose of the great Pampero?
Very simple one, mister. I didn't come here to vacationing. I hear this part of the world at the present time is the capital residence center of it.
Correct.
And I come to compete.
Mm-hmm. Against who?
Against anyone.
You mean the world heavyweight champions, Pedro Morales or Dory Funk?
Look, let me tell you something about these two ones, because you just mentioned it. I know they must have something to be a champion.
Well, both of them do, correct?
But you know why they are champion?
Why is that?
Because they never faced me yet.
They haven't faced Pampero Firpo yet.
Correct, the great Pampero Firpo, if you don't mind.
Great, I'm sorry. Okay, great one. Let me ask you something. A lot of people say that Pampero Firpo is, beside being an animal, he's, I hate to use that word, little.
Wait a minute, you don't have to.
Not animal, no.
Because we
well, you are,
all
aren't you?
All of us are animals. You see,
yes.
all of us are animals. The only thing, I'm the superior one.
Ah, that explains a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Are you an intellectual as well as an animal?
The only thing I can say is, I don't know anything.
You don't know anything?
Correct. Because nobody can know everything.
Okay, well, years...
Did you get the idea?
Yes, I did.
All right.
I did. Now, years and years ago, we saw you teaming up...
Hold it. What do you mean, years and years ago?
Well, about...
I'm a very young man.
Oh, yes, no, I mean when you first started in this part of the country. About 1962, when you were in New York, as you will be soon, we hear, you teamed up with a man by the name of the great Antonio, and the two of you split up. What was the reason for this split?
Because in that team only was one great one.
Antonio?
Me? What are you talking about, Antonio? Are you trying to annoy me?
Well, no.
To aggravate me?
No. It's just that we heard that...
Don't make mistakes then, mister.
I'm sorry. We just heard that Antonio was, thought that he was a little better than you were.
Who thought that?
Antonio.
That is his opinion.
Mm-hmm.
What counts is my opinion. Because if everybody recalls, I was the brain of that team.
Right, exactly. Now, let me ask you something, another opinion on something. You used to have a big feud going with Antonino Rocca. Now, he's back wrestling again. Do you think...
Is he?
In Montreal.
What is he staying?
Well, you want to get a hold of him?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
For one simple reason. Because he is a renegade.
He is a renegade and you're not?
Oh, no. Because I say where I come from.
Where does he come from? Argentina, correct?
I don't know. Because once he said he was from Argentina. Then he said he was very proud to be an Italian. And now he say I'm an American. Now you tell me, do you know where I think he belongs?
Where's that?
To the foreign legion.
Okay, we'll pass that word on to Rocca.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll pass that on to Rocca. Now, you used to just speak a couple of words of English. It was, if I remember correctly, it was kill, murder, and destroy. You feel you've lived up to your three early English words?
I don't need any more than that.
That's what you do?
Oh, yes.
Who have you destroyed recently? We know you've been in California.
Well, let me tell you, 3 days ago, I had been in that amphitheater in Chicago, and something funny happened to me.
You won a match?
Well, let's put him this way. My opponent sneaked up behind me and hit me in the head with that belt, you know.
Yeah, right, the gong.
Yeah. And then when I came to the dressing room, I have a funny taste in my mouth.
Is this clean?
And you know what was it?
What was it?
My opponent's ear. That sounds good, isn't it?
You chewed your opponent's ear off?
Oh, and very tasty.
How could anyone chew someone's ear off? I mean, you know, what type of man would do something like this, Pampero?
Well, and then...
A great Pampero, I'm sorry.
And then, another day, another opponent comes to me.
You dodged my question. How could anyone in their right mind...
And he said to me...
Look at this.
Referee, is this man for real? That bothers me, you know. I didn't say anything. As soon the bells ring, I run into him, and what a beautiful noise I heard. His back was broke. Oh, isn't that something?
You broke a man's back and you're proud of it?
Yeah,
and you chewed his
what a
ear?
beautiful sight when they have to carry him on stretchers.
Well, listen, this whole interview is getting me a little sick right now.
What's the matter? You can take it?
Well, I can take it, but I've never seen anybody chew someone's ear or break a back and enjoy it. No, we're just going to have to wrap this thing up.
Listen, let me tell you something. Rules, regulations are for the sissy ones. I wrestle as a man wrestle, the primitive way. I don't ask, and I don't give any mercy. Did you get the picture?
Yeah, of course.
Now, I fight fire by fire. They said this is the jungle law.
Have you ever wrestled scientific? Clean?
What you are talking to?
You don't know the
These
meaning of
terms
clean.
are from the civilized world. In my country, we learn from the moment that we're born to defend ourselves. This is the only way that we can survive.
That's Argentina, correct?
Yes, South America. And you know the question, mister. You see, you can go with a Bible around this business because I'm involved in a very dangerous business.
Sure,
And
well,
dangerous is my business.
kill or be killed, correct?
And danger is my business.
Okay, well, we want to thank you very much for this way out interview, and we can only look forward, well, I guess look forward or something to seeing you wrestle Pedro Morales up in New York in a few months.
You know something? When I look into this guy, I just recall a big white rice, you know, a big sack of white rice.
Yeah.
And you know, rice is very easy to digest. And that is what still I have in mind.
Well, you beat him years ago, about 1961 at Sunnyside, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that was a one-side contest. I was practically playing with him like a yo-yo, and he was looking to all the wrestling fans as a Mexican jumping bean, up and down.
Well, let me ask you one more thing, Pampero, before we do leave. I wonder...
If you don't mind, please.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Great Pampero.
Great Pampero Firpo. I wonder, before we leave, if you could just give us your famous kill, murder, and destroy, as you... I'm sure it'll bring back memories to a lot of your fans.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them.
Kill. Destroy. Pulverize.
What happened to murder?
Well, you know, lately when I use that terms, my opponent gets so scared.
He doesn't show up.
Making excuses.
Uh-huh.
I could make it because I have a flat tire. I could make it because I have trouble with my engine. I could make it because suddenly I got a hay bag. You know what I mean?
So you pulverize now?
Yeah, until the moment comes in the ring. Then I do the third word. But shh, don't tell anybody. Because, you know, as soon they smell something going on in my mind, all these guys get sick suddenly. And I don't like that. You see what I mean?
Well, I'm getting sort of sick with this whole thing, so I would like to thank you very much, and...
I know it's your pleasure. I know it's your pleasure.
It's been my pleasure. Him and Farouk both say this.
Well, you see, you can find every day a man like me.
Yeah,
which combine...
A man like you, or an animal?
Combine brain and muscle. You see?
Okay, well, thank you very much. Great Pampero. I said great, and I'm sorry.
Don't make mistakes.
Bill Apter with the great Pampero.
Correct. And let me give you a few more words to Mr. Morales.
Yes, please.
If you are smart enough, which I don't believe you are, stay away from me. Leave that belt. Because if not, you have to leave it anyway. You will become a crippled one. Because I will get you, Morales, in your own field. Because you see, I know your own language, I know your own culture, and of course, I am far ahead of you.
Mentally?
Mentally speaking. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm sure Pedro Morales will heed your words as soon as we play this interview for him. Bill Apter with the great Pampero Firpo at Cobo Arena in Detroit.